What's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
Zakk.
We're back here with Cowboy Bebop Season 1, the only season, Episode 8. Zakk, do you remember what happened last time?
Yeah, Faye, we had an introduction to her surrogate mother.
Yeah. Whitney.
Who was a little bit of a con artist.
A little bit.
And we go into that with her and her arms dealer husband.
Yes.
Who turns out... It just turns out to be one big farce. They were just playing kind of a sexualized game.
Yeah.
Between the two of them, and they had a safe word. And
they did plant
They killed poor Dimitri.
They did. Because he knew the safe word.
Because he heard the safe word.
And they did a good job of planting the safe word earlier. And we had a victory for Jet and his daughter. And we even had the stepdad stepping up, being, hey, he's trying. No, I thought it was like a kind of a feel-good episode. And then we did have, to me... I thought it was a greatly... I remember being pretty emotional with Faye's original story. And I don't know, I don't want to say this one lives up or doesn't live. I just thought it was very well done here. I was really feeling something in the end there when she was watching that videotape.
I think it worked out very well in terms of the overall adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was different in the anime.
Yeah.
And I still feel that the anime is beholden.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, the adaptation is beholden to the anime.
Yeah.
But I think it did a very good job of giving us Faye's reaction.
Yeah, like she just...
We also had the flip side, Julia.
Yes.
With a eunuch and... I can't remember her name, but the woman...
The chick from Law and Order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, her and basically them saying you cannot have peace or freedom with Vicious being alive.
Yeah.
And the eunuch says, hey, you're not the only one with ears. You cannot have it. He reiterates the fact. So, Julia finds out, it goes into that fact that, what are they calling Spike in this fucking series? On the flip side, there's Vicious and I don't know, but it's not in the anime.
Yeah.
So, Spike...
Fearless,
yeah. So they're saying that you cannot have peace and freedom if Vicious is still alive when she finds out that Fearless is still alive.
Right, yeah.
So
that's coming to a head, and we did have a cool little scene in like a Tuscany wine tasting place.
Was that this episode or the last episode before that?
That was this past episode, because we were talking about the hair. And it was like the 1930s look for the African-American guy. 1920s. Yeah, it was entertaining. I really enjoyed Faye's stuff. I really enjoyed Jet's stuff. He's watching the recital, and then Spike is in the background, like running away from these guys who are chasing him. It was good. We got a few more episodes left, guys. So for the 100 people watching this, we love you. I'm very sure John Noble is in this show at some point.
Really?
That's what I heard.
Like me some John Noble.
He's an experiment gone wrong.
Let there be light.
I want to say that when I want someone to turn the light on for that one. Let there be light.
He scrambled his brain.
He's got a hilarious look.
He's a violent.
One of them made this Vincent.
Loose cannon.
Well, he sounds like my kind of guy. Beautiful.
He hates dogs.
And a clock for Captain Hook.
Do a job for me, and you'll have all the red eye you want. What is the job? Kill. Spike. Speak. Oh!
Boeing
When do
Club.
I get to go?
When it's your turn.
But you already hit the things.
Pretty sure you get 2 throws per turn.
Why are we here?
Because it's family time. And during family time, we do fun things together. Like bowl.
Say you're up next.
Be free.
This game sucks balls.
this happening?
Well, after recent events, we wanted to do something special for you.
Guys, I don't even know when my birthday is.
Yeah, that's why we decided to make today your new birthday.
It's my birthday. Wait, hold on. That makes me a Virgo. I don't know if that works for me. Don't fight me.
She's a Virgo.
I know you went into all that astrological woo.
You know, I'm deep. I'm layered. Like nachos. Hey.
Love nachos.
What the actual fuck?
This is like Big Trouble in Little China shit.
Oh, shit!
How can he operate a pump? Okay, sorry. It's a lever action shotgun. Okay, there we go.
That's what Arnold does, right?
Yep.
Help me!
Vicious sins his returns.
Speed! Speed! Stop it! Stop!
I got something to fix it. Where's the bird? Get
That's
back!
not good. He's fucking burnt like a motherfucker.
This might hurt.
Mate.
Well, you'll probably pass out from the pain.
You need candle wax. Like Angelina Jolie. Chemical treatment.
This fucking one.
You are a black male.
But after doing the digging you asked, can't say I got my whistle wet.
Must be bad. Usually get a kick out of this kind of stuff.
No.
Are you joking?
Making a point. Your boy here is a phantom. Scrub cleaner than my bikini line in summertime. But what about your partner?
What about him?
You ever run a search on the guy?
I mean, saving my life was his job interview. You know, he pulls my bacon out the fire. I don't question his integrity.
He's even less conspicuous than the phantom. The greater the tab, the greater the payback. So protect that ass of yours, Jet. I'm gonna want what's mine.
Damn it, you're like rocking his world. He's just like, oh god.
Monkey punchy Jamaican rum. Still
Monkey punch?
It's for the fall. Easy, Ace. It's a sipping rum.
I was sipping.
Uh-huh. What do you say to you? No need to keep secrets.
I think you had a little bit too much of the monkey punchy, pal.
Oh.
Thank you. Listen, he yelled, die, 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 and I. What are you doing?
Making a list of everyone I've ever pissed off.
Come on, Spike. Who is he?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Fine.
Spikes me dry. I have traveled on this way to take your life. Phew. I will kill your friends. I will destroy your ship. I will rip your heart out.
I'd rather you didn't.
Il est temps de mourir.
They clowns.
Why would I?
After that dream you had.
There's nothing to like.
The guy's got a force field, Spike.
It's ablative armor. It diffuses kinetic energy from explosives in fast-moving bursts. It's useless against the blade, though. If I can get close enough, I might be able to...
What? Throw a drop of blood before he tears out your lungs?
How's that gonna happen?
I knew who you used to be. A man with your skills only comes from one place. Where'd you serve? Shoulder of Orion? Titan?
The line behind.
Could you trust that? I mean, I don't know if they're aware of that type of technology being a thing, but if the guy that you were looking for trying to kill you found you through the dog, how would you feel with the dog after that?
I keep it locked up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get rid.
She looks pretty good.
When I return, everything will be different. And for the better.
There's one of him and three of us. And that gives us a tactical advantage. Right, War Hero?
War hero? Since when? You two wrecked the muck together? Is that where the bromance was born?
Yeah, we marched in the battle of mind your own business.
Let's get our shit together, guys. All right, once again.
Phase
one.
Spike takes his ship from the bay,
flies down to the park, walks the rest of the way. Spike does like the killer says, and faces him down like a man with no dread.
Which leads to phase two.
Unknown to our killer, Faye's flying down in a red-tailed thriller.
And while he's distracted, staring at Spike,
Faye fires flashbangers in a dazzling first strike.
Paving the way for phase
Like a little children's
It's like
nursery
a
rhyme.
Christmas special.
It's like a nursery rhyme, so they remember it.
Treason.
treason.
Treason. By his own weapon.
There's so many worse ways you can die by a gangster. That's not too bad.
You've disappointed me, boy. You've always disappointed me.
Well, that would be very different, right?
You shouldn't have made Julia sing.
Not the crazy 88s, but I like it. That was good. Definitely better when you don't have 10 people you're fighting. Oh, fucking John Noble!
Don't be rash, boy. I have always loathed that term of endearment. I would have preferred son. The crying mother is no longer with us to witness this. She did always want us to be close. Well, I'd say we're having a proper father-son moment now, aren't we? A true heart-to-heart. Didn't you dream that one day I'd prove myself to be man enough? How about now? You're nothing but a scared little boy.
No.
We got rid of the dog. How did the assassin break into her system?
It wasn't the assassin.
Spike did it?
Tell Julia I'm sorry for failing to deliver your head to her.
Why are you giving her up?
Try to have one last victory.
Yeah. Just space him out more.
Oh my god.
Not a kill shot, dude.
But you can still nab it.
It's Mommy!
Blow everything else up. At least practice your fucking save face.
Sweetie, don't get up. Did you have a good day? Mine was good.
You...
Bloody
Oh, look.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's only going to get better.
Guys, that was a reaction. This is our discussion. What did you think of that?
I actually, at this point, I'm feeling like I understand what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
With the series
Mhm.
in terms of the adaptation.
Yeah.
Of the original anime, I can understand that. Yeah, you can't draw such strict lines between the anime and the adaptation. So
Yeah.
the adaptation can be enjoyable for what it is.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this episode. You had the first birthday for Faye.
That was really. I like that. I thought it was really sweet.
It showed some connection.
Yeah.
Between them and Faye, they're building.
Yeah.
That relationship. You also had the
and I like we're still having kind of Spike isn't giving him like all of himself yet because it takes him a while to come clean in the anime too.
Well, he didn't. He never does come clean.
I thought Spike finds. I thought Jet finds out.
Not really.
Okay.
Tears out your lungs. It reminds you of Batman. You remember that line this episode? Talking about tearing out your
Yeah, I
lungs?
remember you having an emotional response to it. I don't remember anything in Batman about it.
Well, in Batman, the Michael Keaton.
Okay.
First film, and what's his name?
Jim.
Oh my God. Tim Burton.
Yes.
Tim Burton's first Batman film.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson references that a lot.
Okay.
I would tear out his lungs by now.
Sounds like a terrible way to die.
Well, this is Jack Nicholson death threat.
Yeah.
If ever I heard one, but it's from the first Batman film.
Not as bad as what he told to Jim Carrey.
That was Tommy Lee Jones.
Damn! You're right. Son of a bitch.
John motherfucking Noble.
I love John Noble, and he definitely had a very important
I loved
role.
him in Fringe. I loved him first in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, he is in that.
Denethor.
I forgot.
Boromir's overbearing dad.
One of my most... Yes, I do remember that. He was he was like fucking
Reminds me
Peacemaker's dad.
Reminds me of when... he is.
Yeah.
You're right. But it reminds me of when I was in high school and Eric motherfucking Whiteley.
Yeah.
And him and Reese were outside from another class that I was in with them.
Yeah.
And they were outside doing like an overview of a crash scene where the cops come in and they fire... Firemen and the policemen were there, explaining to people what happens when you're drunk and you're driving and you cause a wreck and etc.
Yeah,
and you have all this inebriated fucking death and destruction, like all in one little crash scene. We're trying to explain to these people. Anyway, I was in another class above them, while they were out there. Yeah, and they looked up, and I was in the classroom looking down at them. Yeah, and I was like Denethor. I purposely put on the face of John Noble. They had, like looking at them from the fucking window, and they saw it. And Eric told me, he's like, it reminded him of Denethor from that.
Well, that's a great story.
So John Noble, Fringe.
See, I haven't seen Fringe, but Eric also
loves damn, Fringe is good.
Yeah, Eric says
I love some.
He's
Fringe.
been trying to get that through for reactions for years, and no one would vote for it.
I love Fringe.
Yeah,
I love Counterpart more with J.K. Simmons.
Okay.
Counterpart is fucking great.
Yeah.
But Fringe is very good.
I heard John Noble. I mean, for me, like, obviously I love the Lord of the Rings movies, but like him in Running Scared, I thought he was so damn. I haven't seen him in a lot of things, but I thought he was amazing in that.
He was good. I remember that with Ryan Gosling.
He was so intimidating.
No, was it Ryan Gosling? Or
Paul Walker.
The other guy? Paul Walker.
Yeah. Paul Walker.
Ryan Gosling I like more than Paul Walker, but I do agree that it is Paul Walker and Vera Farmiga. Yeah, is his wife.
Yes, and he's it's just I fucking love that movie.
It's a great movie.
Deserved a lot more press. It got good reviews, but no one watched it except me and you.
Well, John Noble is a fantastic actor. I like him a lot. Yeah, I'm glad he was able to be included in this series.
He had a good important role. What do you think of? So that was his dad. I know that wasn't an anime.
What?
John Noble was his dad.
Yeah, I think it's retarded.
I kind of liked it. I felt the connection, and I thought like.
I just think I don't think it's like with Jet and his kid. Yeah. It's an unnecessary connection, even though I see the connection they're trying to make in the story element. Yeah. And why Jet's role as a father is important in his role as the captain of the Bebop. Yeah. And Vicious's role as the son of the head of the syndicate.
Betrays his dad, so
is important.
What's it called? Parent side or infant?
It's called
the opposite of inside. We had Kim treatment. I think that was a cool scene. I always like little things like that. It kind of remind me of those soft little gel tablets that I've seen inside of things, but they pour on him and he held his own. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, Crimson and Gold in the scene where Vicious, after the others, he blamed for their betrayal and took out the council. Yeah. And when the one woman that betrayed him and he brought back her head before he killed her. Yeah. She was crawling over. It was a very, how do you want to say it? It wasn't like visceral. It was visceral, but you had her blood streaming along this path to where she had crawled in a scene of like gold and platinum. Yeah. So the idea of
associated with royalty, kind of, you know.
That was what I was getting at. But the idea is these colors strike in the human psyche. Yeah. Of platinum and gold versus the crimson. Yeah. And how that plays into royalty. Mm-hmm. Like you have purple playing into royalty and crimson and gold. Yeah. And the fact that she died and like bled out in these trails. So yeah. It just reminded me of that.
It was cool too, and just I actually have always enjoyed the woman whose head he cut off. I actually enjoy her on-screen presence, and I have to admit, they got me. I mean, I had no clue that would happen. I mean, I didn't think he would die just because I seen a visual of him and Spike fighting. But I was wondering what they were going to do.
So the visual they showed in the intro was the scene, the first confrontation they had. Okay. Where he sets off the grenade. Yes. Blows it up, all that shit. Yeah. So we haven't seen a lot of the final confrontation.
You know, it wasn't Beatrix fighting the crazy 88s, but I did enjoy the fight. It's a little slow for me, but I saw the moves. They were done. They were performed with intention. But when it was 1-on-1, it was really good. The moves were great. The speed was good. So I enjoyed that. And yeah, I wrote John Noble twice because I thought he deserved it.
I love John Noble.
Yeah.
I like that actor. I like him a lot.
Yeah. And I guess the clown guy with the dog, this show has been kind of good at presenting to us like an idea or like a piece of information and then bringing that information back around and it being like either funny or useful for the story, such as he's scared of dogs, which I love the movie Hook. You love the movie Hook. He's scared of clocks.
Yep.
And also the secret safe word in a previous episode. And honestly, the railgun. Like that coming back around being important to the story. So, we have some like kind of like, I know I guess they're basic storytelling techniques, but a lot of shows don't follow those very well. And I just kind of appreciate
it. I feel like this series has very good writers.
Yeah.
Good acting.
Yeah. And I like the world.
It doesn't honor the original anime very much at all.
Yeah.
But I see what they're trying to do, and I really hope that the Japanese controllers, the people that own these original franchises, show some leniency to the audience at large, and can allow for more of their franchises and their products to be mainstreamed.
Yeah,
because I think at large it will give people more access.
Guys, I don't have anything else to say. I agree with you. I like this episode. I am sad that there's no season 2, but hopefully the next 2 episodes will give us somewhat of a good ending. So that's it.
All right, thanks everyone for tuning in. If you like what we do here, you will find us on Instagram. You will find us on Twitter. You can like and you can subscribe. You can comment down below. We will look at the comments. We will judge your comments.
We're sitting there judging.
We will, because everybody judges. Everybody's a mean.